control, run the game. Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins. Yeah, I love it when they call me out. Off the leash, shut the chain, boy, I been a dog. Best believe I run the game. You know I'm in control of y'all. It's like magic. Believe I want that status. Yeah, it's like magic. Believe I want that status. Yeah, it's like magic. Believe I want that status.
Back cut, nice look.
They really don't want no status. They don't want no static. Try to step to the team, now they count like magic. Can't settle for average. Got my eye on the throne, so you know I had to grab it. Fake friends said it relocate, and you ain't messing with the boy. You about to see your fate. I'm about to get another chip, call it Frito-Lay. They send the beat, I send it back, it's DOA. Took control, run the game. Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they call me out. Off the magic, believe I want that status. Beat them up, knock them out. They really don't want no status.
Enjoy the game. Tonight our officials, as assigned by the Iowa Basketball Officials Association, are Tyler Brady, Joe Townsend, and Chris Lynch. Extend your flag. Tonight's athletic trainer from Athletico is Kaylee Crilly. Now let's meet our guest. They are coached by Cole Cook, assisted by Justin Clausen, Aubrey Roberts, Jeff Steinis, and Maggie Von Barron. Please welcome the Ames Little Cyclones. There's your starting lineup. At guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 2, Liza Britton. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 10, Sophia Hatcher. At forward, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Natalia Deerdorf. At guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 12, Parker Bivens. And at guard, a 5'4" junior, number 25, Victoria Williams. Here's your starting lineup for your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Mustangs are coached by Adam Jones, assisted by Judy Nisley, Rich Cluster, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Heineman. Now here's your starting lineup. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 2, Leah Brock. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 10, Macy Meyer. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 12, Ava Smith. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Addie Ames. And at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 34, Tessa Jones. Now at this time, we ask you to stand if you are able. Please direct your attention to the flag as we honor our many veterans who have so proudly served, those around the world currently serving and protecting our freedom each and every day, and this great country we call home with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so welcome to Dallas Center Grimes High School to the Stable, where we have non-conference basketball action between the Ames Little Cyclones and your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. I'm Christine Megason along with Pat O'Brien. Pat, looking at the statistics, Ames comes in 0-3 with losses to Ankeny, great team, Carlisle, great team, Iowa City High. Shooting really not that different percentage-wise than the Mustangs in number one Mustangs who are 4-0 with wins over Ballard, North Polk, ADM, DMC, except for in a couple of categories, Pat. Turnovers, Little Cyclones averaging 21.3 turnovers that's per game, Pat. That's not total across 3 games.
Yeah, those are free points right there. I mean, even if you capitalize on half of those, which probably are, it really makes it challenging to win basketball games.
Well, and the turnovers are just going to be killer, and they've committed 20.3 fouls. They're averaging 20.3 fouls per game. Yeah,
I noticed that. That's a lot of fouls. You're getting free points that you give up on the other side on free throws as well. So turnover Mustangs on that first possession, which is a good sign for the Little Cyclones.
Absolutely a good sign. And yet here we go, a turnover the other direction. Addie Ames with the steal going coast to coast. Number 14's fouled, and so she'll go to the line. There's one of those fouls that we talked about, Pat. And the thing with the Mustangs is, they're used to turning people over regularly. Really good teams, they cause a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, so the level of competition, the type of defense, the guard-heavy play that the Mustangs have right now with the speed and quickness that we have up front is probably going to be a pretty big challenge for the Little Cyclones tonight.
That's right. Addie Ames able to finish with the second free throw there, so Mustangs lead 1-0, bringing in that full court press, steal by Ava Smid, and layup. That's a basket there for Smid.
Yeah, this is a game, in today's basketball environment, you have to have very good basketball handlers, people that can dribble, people that can pass, but also just have a little bit of calm when that pressure comes.
So timeout called by Ames by Coach Cole Cook. We want to thank our sponsors for tonight and for all season long. Charter Bank, who's a sponsor of the Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club live stream. We're so grateful for them. So Charter Bank offers a full line of bank products to fit your needs, including home loans, consumer loans, and business loans, ag loans, checking accounts, savings accounts, and CDs. Chart your success with Charter Bank. Also, our season sponsor is Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick is a dynamic, business-focused law firm based here in Des Moines, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. We're thankful to Brown Winnick for being our season sponsor. So that press, Mustangs back in that press. Ames able to get the ball across and almost a turnover, but able to recover. Liza Britton passing around the outside. Nice drive to the basket there by number 25, Victoria Williams.
Nice offensive movement right there by the Little Cyclones. Good passes, crisp.
Nice pass ahead by Leah Brauch to Addie Ames. Addie Ames with the basket.
This is the challenge right now is can you get that ball over the top, which they did. That should be a travel.
Yeah. So turnover by Little Cyclones. That'll give Mustang the ball. Mustangs in white tonight here at the home uniforms, moving left to right on your screen. Ames in the black uniforms. Starters for the Ames Little Cyclones: number 2, Liza Britton; number 10, Sophia Hatcher; 11, Natalia Deerdorf; 12, Parker Bivens; 25, Victoria Williams. 3-point attempt by Jones is no good. Rebound, Abens up no good. Again by Jones from the outside. Little bit short rebound, Cyclones. Starters for your Mustangs: number 2, Leah Brauch; number 10, Macy Meyer; number 12, Ava Smid; 14, Addie Abens; and number 34, Tessa Jones. As we said before, number 1 in the state, Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs come in 4-0. Little Cyclones 0-3 in the series. Dallas Center Grimes leads 2-0. Just 2 appearances with these 2 teams dating back to 2023. Just the third now. Nice steal, Leah Brauch. Great balance as she was going out of balance. Able to pass ahead. Macy Meyer with the layup, no good. High off the glass. Rebound, Cyclones. Let's see if they can just set up their offense now and they did a really good job that first time around ball movement.
Yeah, the ball movement up from the outside to the inside,
Nice
cutting
drive.
through just like that right there.
That's number 12, Parker Bivens, a freshman. Nice drive to the basket by her. And tipped that ball out of bounds is number 11, Natalia Deerdorf. And really, everything seems to run through Williams, Britton, and Deerdorf. In every category, points, it's those three. Rebounds, it's those three. Assists, it's those three.
Yeah, you get those top 3 or 4 players right there, and they're strong players. The problem is the depth, and then we'll see as this game goes on whether that depth is an issue.
Nice cut there by Ava Smid. That's going to be a foul on number 25, Victoria Williams. Her first, that's the team's second.
You know, as I watch these games, you know, not just this one, but the other ones, we get down low, we have got to be stronger with the ball, stronger at the point of attack at the basket.
Ava Smid makes the first of her 2, which is a good sign because we see her getting to the line a lot and free throws being an area that she can continue to work on. She drains the second. Nice job breaking the press there by the Cyclones. Missed the layup, though. So Mustangs ball going the other direction. Pass ahead to Avens. And Mustangs will get set up. Macy Meyer, baseline. She's fouled.
That is a veteran play right there. Taking that body contact, being strong with that ball, getting that body contact, going to the free throw line for some extra points. Then you can also set up your press.
That foul was on number 2, Liza Britton for the Cyclones. Macy Meyer with the first free throw.
And this team has been shooting really well from the free throw line, it seems. Percentage, 60%, but it seems like we're shooting a lot better than that.
Substitutions in for the Little Cyclones, number 13, Cassidy Woolner, and for the Mustangs, number 20, Anaya Bowens, and now number 24, Paisley Heidgerken.
And this is a game Paisley will absolutely feast on this type of environment, this helter-skelter athleticism, go out there and grab the ball.
Yeah, that press, that trap, her length in there. Cyclones getting set up. Nice drive to the basket there by Williams. Little tip, I think, on that. Mustangs going the other way. Finds Brauch in the corner for 3. Too long. But rebound, Mustangs. Tessa Jones. Nice cut then by Brauch. They'll reset.
2 Mustangs right there for that ball to fight after that ball. That's a good sign. Be quick with that ball. Move that ball quickly.
Nia Bowens down low.
That
She could
ball's
probably
got to go over that left shoulder.
Yeah, just go straight up with that. Nice recovery there, Ava Smid. Oh, stolen away, Victoria Williams. Ames going the other direction. In the corner, Cassidy Woolner for 3, and bounces is going to be off Ames. So Mustang ball underneath. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter.
You know, Ames missed that layup there a couple possessions ago. That's one they have to make, a wide open three-pointer right here. Kind of lucky right now. We're not going to have a tie game.
Substitution in for the Mustangs. Macy Meyer re-enters the game. Nice ball movement by the Mustangs. Macy Meyer for 3. Nice three-pointer there by Macy Meyer.
There's nothing better than looking at reactions of kids and coaches after a 3 gets drained. It's awesome.
And by the way, we are still looking for a 3-point sponsor for the girls and for their season this year. So they shoot a lot of them, Pat. It'd be a great opportunity for any business.
It's the best money in town.
So you can see our Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club if you're interested in being our 3-point sponsor for the girls' side. We are going to have a foul on the floor here. It looks like, I think, Paisley Heidgerken. Nope, it's going to be number 12, Ava Smid, her first.
I love the way
first.
Ames is attacking the defense. They are doing a very good job of that. And I ran that same inbounds plays when I had my girls back in the day.
Is that when you were coaching Jordan Cunningham?
Yep. That's
I told her that
exactly
she
right.
got a shout out on the last one. So we try to work her in tonight.
Yeah, we called that one 4 low. We got a 4 low and a 4 high.
Leah Brock for 3. Tipped out, rebound, Cyclones. Williams with the drive to the basket. But the layup didn't drop, so up ahead for that's like
oh
an
my
alley-oop.
goodness, if that
Just
was
a
going
little
to go in,
too
it'd be
low,
crazy.
just a little too low underneath the basket to get that back up. But yeah, goodness, that was anticipation on Macy Meyer's part. So checking back in for the Mustangs, number 14, Addie Ames.
Our ability to keep bodies fresh, keep legs fresh, and keep lungs fresh is a huge attribute to this program right now that we've got going. Our depth is superior.
Checking back in for Ames, number 10, Sophia Hatcher. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that we were talking about. There's that steal by Paisley back to her and blocks. Nice block there by, let's see, number 33, who I don't have on the roster for Ames. Do you have a 33?
No. Got a 34.
Yeah. Ames, if you have anybody watching that you can enter into the chat who your number 33 jersey player is, we'd love to be able to give her due. And offensive foul then called on Leah Brock, so that's her first, team second.
It's probably a good call right there because she did initiate that contract, but she lowered her shoulder when she went down in there. Did the right thing. It's an offensive call.
Williams going coast to coast. Layup just doesn't fall. Rebound number 13, Cassidy Woolner. She kicks it out to Williams again. Three-pointer is long. But Ames able to get that rebound, so
yeah,
I think Mustangs could do a little better job here blocking out, making sure.
You're at a disadvantage when that ball, defensively, when the ball doesn't hit the rim. There you go.
Steal by Brock. And she takes it herself. Layup off the glass. Leah Brock. Timeout. Ames Little Cyclones.
I'll tell you, it's 14-4 right now, but it seems like it's 10-10. I mean,
full timeout. So we will take a moment to have a word here from our sponsor.
Come bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent. The local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny.
And so we want to thank Charter Bank as well as Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick is the girls' season sponsor for the live stream. They help leading companies advance complex business interests. Their attorneys work with many of the largest, most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through their dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality service. So thank you to Brown Winnick Law Firm for being the season sponsor for girls basketball. 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter, and Dallas Center Grimes leading 14-4. We said from the beginning, Pat, that one of the concerns we had was just the number of turnovers that Ames is averaging. They're averaging 21.3 turnovers per game, and Dallas Center Grimes is a team that causes a lot of teams to turn the ball over.
Yeah. Here, I'm just paying attention to our bodies laying all over the floor right there.
Three-pointer by Meyer, in and out. Rebound, Little Cyclones. Liza Britton out to Sophia Hatcher, drive to the hoop. Nice defense there by Anaya Bowens.
Yeah, with that block right there, great job of Bowens.
Taya Jones in the game for the Mustangs, leading point here. Good opportunity perhaps in this game, Pat, for some of the girls from the bench to get some additional minutes and some experience. That was a layup there by Macy Meyer is good, so she'll go to the line.
Yeah, you see some of these younger kids coming in, and they've, like Taya Jones has played all the games right there. She'll continue to play. She needs to play in games like this as well as all of them just to make sure that everybody stays fresh the entire time.
Meyer completes the three-point play, and that foul was on number 12, Parker Bivens. That's her first, team fourth of the quarter. Nice ball movement by the little Cyclones. Victoria Williams, nice floater. No good, rebound. Smid.
Ames is doing everything. They are doing 100% except executing at the rim. That's the only thing they're missing. Of course, the game is built on execution. They're not making shots. But their offense is perfect.
Parker Bivens for three. That's a three-point basket for her. Yeah, you're so right. They're doing a really good job, I feel like, driving to the hoop and also working the ball around offensively. This ball just not going in.
This is going to be, you talk about we want one shot. You can get that with 6 or 5 seconds left versus 14. Now that gives Ames a shot to take this last shot.
Williams drives to the hoop, high off the glass, no good, but off DCG, rebounded back to Williams for three, is good. Number 12, Parker Bivens.
That deserves to go in. That's deserving for Ames, and it's also deserving for DCG.
Yeah, it was a great rebound and staying with it there by the little Cyclone. So at the end of the first quarter, Dallas Center Grimes leading 19-10. Pat, thoughts on the first quarter?
Well, this game is much closer as far as the basketball game is than 19-10.
No.
I mean, there's so many missed layups and a couple you're going to miss outside shots, but the point blank ones, there's at least 3 of them out there where they miss those layups. If they can get those layups to fall, they're going to make this a really solid game. And then the mental mistake for DCG at the end of the quarter to shoot that ball too soon. I'll bet you Jones brings that up at some point for a practice or something like that. This is why. Is it going to matter today? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But when you get to state, when you get to regionals, and you get into the conference games, when it matters, these are the little things that will keep you from moving on.
That's right. We want to thank Charter Bank, our sponsor for our live streams here at Dallas Center Grimes. Charter Bank is 100% locally owned with local management and staff delivering prompt local decision making. They're committed to helping our communities thrive. So chart your success with Charter Bank. All right, we kick off the second quarter here. Dallas Center Grimes leading 19-10. I'm Christine Megason alongside Pat O'Brien with our live stream tonight. Ella Bynum and Mike Bynum running production, so thanks to them. Thanks to Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club for making this live stream free for everyone. You can always support our Booster Club, and you can find more information at dcgboosterclub.com. Already checking into the game for the Mustangs is Paisley Heidgerken. That's for Ava Smid, who just picked up her second foul, first of the quarter. So let's see if Ames can capitalize on some of that momentum they got there at the end of this first quarter, and they do. Nice basket there by number 11, Natalia Deerdorf.
I think this is the gut check time for DCG right now. You have got to start executing offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Ames almost with the steal there.
These are just dangerous passes right here.
Victoria Williams cuts that passing lane. Shoots the passing lane, misses the layup. She's had quite a few really good drives to the basket that just haven't fallen.
And it's hard, man. I mean, you got somebody right there. It's not easy to do, but the defensive intensity and pressure right now that Ames is putting on the Mustangs is significant.
Yeah, credit to them.
Straight up man-to-man. Who's tougher and who's stronger right now is being played on the court.
Shot clock down to 10. Brauk in the corner. Yeah, we just need some off-ball movement, screens. We are down to 3 seconds. Long three by Macy Meyer. Little short. Little Cyclones with the rebound. They're going the other way.
Great help defense right there. Everybody has to have their eye on the ball as well as their own person. The team defense, and that's exactly what Addie Ames was playing right there. Oh, there was some body there in a huge way. I don't know who it was, but probably Ames.
So 12 left on the shot clock for the Little Cyclones. Up over the top. Britton with the ball. She drives in, kicks out. Number 10, Sophia Hatcher for 3, no good. Good block out there by
textbook rebound High-Gherkin at the 6'10" mark. That hit the back of the board there. That should have been out of bounds.
Drive by Deerdorf, and that's good. Ames coming alive.
Well, it's not you. Sooner or later, they're going to start making some layups.
Yeah,
and they've had
good
plenty
shots.
of them. Right now, offensively, the Mustangs are stagnant. The defense is too stifling. We're not getting enough movement and passing. They got to be quick with these passes.
Yeah, and everyone's standing. Even we need some off-ball screens, off-ball cuts. Everyone's kind of just standing, waiting. So that ball is off Ames, so Mustangs will take the ball out underneath. Checking in for Dallas Center Grimes, number 20, Anaya Bowens. So excellent defense by the Little Cyclones.
Yeah, it's nice play right there. Good defense.
Macy Meyer for 3 at the shot clock. Rebound, Ames to Bowens. Nice floater there, Anaya Bowens.
When Anaya tells herself one day that I can, she will be dominant.
Yeah.
I can. That's all you got to write on your wrist next time.
Nice drive, nice cut there, and pass across to Deerdorf as she was trailing through. Hyggergen with the foul for Dallas Center Grimes. That's her second team foul of the quarter for the Mustangs.
It's crazy because the fouls that it's almost opposite right now. The fouls for the Mustangs. We got quite a few piling up. We got a couple kids with 2 and several with 1, and
right, yeah.
Ames is playing great defense, not fouling.
Right, yeah, and Mustangs just averaging only 10 fouls a game up until this point, with the Little Cyclones averaging 20, but it's really been the opposite so far tonight. So Deerdorf missed on both free throws. Nice defense there by Deerdorf. I mean, it was the right idea, and Ames would have been open except for Deerdorf was just right on her.
Yeah, right. I'm so impressed with the transformation that Addie Ames has taken from last year to this year as a basketball player. Her aggressiveness and going to the ball is far superior to what it was last year.
So we're still looking for Ames in the chat. If you know who number 33 is for you with the uniforms. We have a 32 Elizabeth Lemmer and a 34 Elizabeth Lumkel, but not a 33. So maybe one of those girls is wearing 33. If you could let us know, that'd be great. But checking back in for the Mustangs, number 12, Ava Smid.
And Bowen's the long arm of the law down here, just taking it right out of the air. That's going to be good.
Oh, in and out. Oh, but I was going to say.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's
so a
hard.
reach from Ava Smith, so that gives her 3. I mean, Coach Jones did take a risk putting her back into the game, and, in those moments, I think as Ava learns again, only a sophomore, she's going to realize, I do need to kind of watch my P's and Q's when I have 2 fouls at this point in the game.
Well,
so now she picks up her 3rd.
There's going to be fouls, but then there's good ones and not good ones, and it wasn't that one. That's a good one to go for. It was the one before that where she wasn't in very good defensive position and got caught.
Yeah, so checking back in for the Mustangs, number 23, Taya Jones, and she's got the ball now as the Mustangs look to set up their offense.
There you go. That's a freshman right there, bringing that ball up in a varsity matchup against a 4A team. That was amazing.
So the foul is on Deerdorf, number 11. That's her team first of the second quarter. In ball to Jones across to Bowens. Addie Ames for 3, looked good. Rebound, Tessa Jones. Back out to Ames, to Taya Jones up top. 3 is no good, but gets her own rebound. Oh, not able to hold on to it. So it's going to be Ames ball.
Every one of these kids needs to identify who is guarding them. Because right now, Bowens has a small guard on her. She has to identify that no matter what the play is. The objective is put it through that rim. She can easily do that.
So we have some nice three-pointer there by Britton. Is a miss. Checking back in for the Mustangs, number 10, Macy Meyer. We're excited at halftime of the girls' game, Pat. We've got some all-staters that we're going to honor. We've got some two all-state cross-country girls and an all-state cross-country boy. They're going to join us on the podcast because they are being honored at halftime of the boys' game tonight, and we get to talk to them at halftime of the girls.
I'm looking forward to that. One champion. They're all champions, but one got some serious hardware.
Taya Jones from the corner. Good block out there by Liza Britton. Little Cyclones going the other way. Drive to the basket. Britton drives in. Number 33 in and out on that 3. Addie Ames with the rebound. Out to Jones. To Macy Meyer. Nice move there. It's going to be a foul on number 11, Natalia Deerdorf.
You know, now's the time when things aren't going your way. Lean on your experience. Lean on the kids that have been here before. Lean on the ones that have been through this grind that you have right here. And this is what you're seeing out of the leadership at 10. Macy
Meyer at the line. Miss on that first free throw. We have some substitutions coming in for Ames. Back into the game, number 10, Sophia Hatcher. Also then number 23, Kylie Sodal. And number 12, Parker Bivens back in the game. Meyer makes the second. DCG has gone out of that press. I'll be curious to know what that was about.
Well, I'll tell you, because they've got through it about 7 or 8 times and missed every one of their layups.
Nice move there by Sophia Hatcher. What a drive. Or no, yes. Yes, Hatcher. So was that offensive?
Yep. No, it was just a pass out of bounds.
Okay.
Yep.
So 2:11 left to go. Dow Center Grimes leading 22-16. Ames right in this game. Really showing a lot of grit, I think, Pat.
Oh, absolutely. And this team's been battle tested. They played these same teams that they're playing DCG right now. The quality of the teams that they're battle tested.
Right.
So this is probably not a fluke.
They're 0-3, but their losses are to Ankeny, great team, Carlisle, great team, Iowa City High. So that's going to be an offensive foul on Victoria Williams.
God, that's just a great – I just love the mentality of Williams right there to take that ball in and try and cap that foul right there. I mean, she's did the right thing.
Yeah, she's tough. All right. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the half. Dow Center Grimes leading 22-16. Macy Meyer being tough, working her way down to the basket. Nice job, Macy.
Yeah, right now it just looks like this is going to be Macy Meyer's show. So as they go through and they do this, every time down court going to go through her. There you go. Another. Oh, that was right. And Macy called that one, but it's right. It came. I don't know how that works like that. You get your hand on there, and then it goes off of that offense. Every pass with authority, every pass with a purpose, catch with a purpose, and go to the hoop.
Nice drive there by
Just
Leah
like
Brown.
that right there.
And in for the senior. Quick timeout called by Ames as they want to get a couple of substitutions in.
Yeah, it gets down to, was it 6 points or 7 points right there, whatever that.
Yeah, back to 10 now, just under a minute. As we mentioned, we have some cross-country members are going to be joining us, some of our all-staters. So we're going to start with a couple of girl all-state awardees as they're being honored tonight, and then we also have one of our boys cross-country runners that's going to join us as well. So stay tuned. Don't leave during halftime. We've got a couple of some great runners that we're going to honor tonight as they're being celebrated at halftime of the boys' games. We get them first, Pat. We get to talk to them first.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
So Cassidy Woolner with a ball for Little Cyclones. Liza Britton for 3 and a bank. It's open.
When it's your day, those go in.
That's right. But yeah, here we were just saying extended it to 10 points, now back to 7. Let's see what the Mustangs can do. Here about 10-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Yeah, just going to get called on that. But I like the aggressive defense. I mean, they've been able to disrupt some things for the Mustangs. So.
I think on that one, I'm probably going to let that go ahead, and because now the shot clock's off. Before you had like 7 or 8 seconds that you would get the ball back. Now you can hold legit for the last shot, assuming there's no turnover.
Ball up top to Meyer. Oh, man, Ames wide open, rolling.
Yeah, they're just looking to take this last shot.
Brock's going to set it up top.
I'd foul right now.
Macy Meyer from the elbow. No, and tip back. Leah Brock. What an amazing play there by Leah Brock. Shortest, little, tiniest player on the court, and she gets the tip in, Pat.
I went to practice, and, of course, every one of these kids from our vantage point right now, they all look the same size. Anaya Bowens, Brock, they all look the same. And I got down there at practice. I'm like, man, this girl is no bigger than the size of a grain of rice.
So checking in for the Mustangs here, number 23, Taya Jones.
But her heart and her everything else is the courage of a lion.
So that's it for the half as we wrap things up here. Dallas Center Grimes leading 29-19. As we get set up for our interviews with our cross-country runners, we're going to hear a word here from our sponsor.
Bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come, bank.
Okay. All right, we have our guests with us tonight. So during the halftime of the boys' game, we are going to be honoring our cross-country all-staters. That's academic all-state, as well as the all-state and elite all-state for running. So just to let everybody know, academic all-state is a senior who runs in the state meet that has a minimum of 3.8 GPA. So congratulations, Addison Dooley being one of those, as well as Kylie Heberlin and Emily Kleckner. On the boys' side, Harper Guessman and Kale Ramsey. Okay, then now we've got some all-state runners. So 2 for the girls that are with us, then we're going to have another one from the guys. So Addison Dooley, raise your hand, Addison. Okay, Addison Dooley. Second team all-state. Second team all-state means you were runner number 16 through 30 at the state meet. Addison plays 22nd. She ran a time of 18:45. Her time is the 3rd fastest time for a DCG athlete at the state meet and number 5 all-time on our all-time list. Addison's a senior. She's been a 4-time all-conference runner, 3-time individual state qualifier. Addison, your PR your freshman year was 20:21, your PR. and you ran under 21 just that one time, and yet you finished your senior year with your career PR was 18:45 that you ran at the state meet this year. That's amazing. And then we also have Piper Messerly with us. Piper was first team All-State, meaning she was top 15 in the state, but we're going to let you know she was actually number 1 in the state. Okay, Piper is the 4A state champion. She's the repeat champion as she ran it and won last year, running 17:41, which is the 6th fastest time ever at the state meet across all classes. Both Piper and then Tenley Heigergen, who couldn't join us because guess what? She's playing basketball. So she's at halftime with her team right now. But Tenley finished 3rd, so she was also All-State. So we have 3 All-Staters on the girls' team this year. Tenley ran 17:51, which is the 2nd fastest time ever run across all classes by a freshman at the state meet and 11th overall. And both Tenley and Piper earned elite All-State, which means they're the fastest times in the state across all classes. So as we mentioned, Piper, repeat champion. She's the 4th girl ever in 4A to win back-to-back. Only one girl has ever won 3 Class 4A titles, but they were not all back-to-back. So Piper could be the first with a 3-peat. So girls team finished 4th, just 11 points out of 2nd place, and this is the 3rd year in a row finishing in the top 5 and the 9th time in the last 11 years that they've finished in the top 5. They're coached by Justin Droppert.
All right. I know none of you guys know me, and it doesn't make any difference. But my kids are already out of high school and doing their own thing, but they were in athletics. And as I talk about some of these things, my niece was in cross country, and I've never been to a meet or I went to the state tournament, and I've gone to some other ones, and I've never been to an athletic event where everybody is cheering on everybody, and it is such a positive event. But the one thing that I took out of that everybody needs to understand is when those kids cross that finish line, there was nothing left in the tank. There is 0 left. And I'll tell you, in my mind, that is the thing that I have appreciated about the cross country and the track kids. You guys are amazing for that. So I got a couple questions here. Let's talk about the process, right? What does the off season look like for you guys? What do you got to go through?
Yeah, so for us in cross country and track, I feel like there really is no off season. Technically there is, but there really isn't, since we're running all year round and just get a few weeks off out of the year. And so, it's training with teammates, running together as much as we can during the winter, running in the cardio room, on the treadmills together, and then getting out on the track and doing all of our workouts and runs together.
So when you get to in season, then how does it change in season? Even though there is no in season, there's no off season, how does it change for you guys then?
Well, once we start in season, obviously we're with our team all the time. Off season can be a little hard because you're running by yourself a lot of the time if you don't have people to run with all the time. So just being all together.
Right, I'm going to be awkward here real quick and just with that, I want to hear what you have to say. All right. So it's a togetherness thing, right? Yes. And it's all these different things that goes on. What's the most challenging course that you guys have been on? You're one you're like, oh my God, here we go. Is there a lot of difference?
There's a lot of difference, a lot of variety between all of them, a lot of different aspects, but I'd probably say the hardest is state qualifying, where we ran this year up in Council Bluffs. That one was definitely a really challenging course.
I would agree.
How does the weather play? Because it can be pretty unpredictable, right? So how does that play into your preparation for the day?
Well, I feel like the heat plays a big part, having to make sure
Definitely.
you're drinking a ton of water, staying hydrated throughout the whole day. And then also wind can be hard too. So.
Yeah, the wind. I hate when believe it or not, I did used to. I want to talk about state tournament. You're both state tournament qualifiers. You're a champion and things like that. You're both champions, but you got the hardware on that thing. So when you're both up there and you're ready to roll, what's going through your heart? What's going through your mind? What's going through your body? What's going through? What's the process think?
I feel like this year for me, it was knowing that it was my last season and like making sure I gave it everything I had, and like I put goals in at the beginning of the season that I wanted to accomplish before I was done with the cross country in high school. So I feel like just making sure I gave everything I had.
And you did.
Yeah.
Last question for you guys: when you cross that finish line, what's the emotions? What's going through your mind? What is going through this thing, and how was that trip home?
Yeah. So I guess just coming off of last year, I mean, that was always my goal, to defend my state title. And so just crossing the finish line, it was almost a relief because I got it done, but I was also just like super excited. And then also like we finished really well as a team, so that was super exciting to just be able to celebrate all together, my success and our team's success.
I'll tell you, I know what you're saying about the relief. My kids have had some success, and I felt relief myself.
Yeah.
Right? It is a lot. You know, the thing that we end a lot of our stuff, and I was like, thank you for what you do. It is not easy to be an athlete at DCG or any of the high qualifying places. You still have to go to school, right? You still have to have your own personal relationships. You still got to be daughters. You still have to have that. Thank you for what you do and how you represent DCG athletics.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, boss, let's go.
Thank you guys.
All right, so we're bringing Graham Eibling in to join us, and just to give a little bit of information about the boys team. So since 2011, the boys have placed in the top 7 every year, and they have 3 titles to their name, 1 runner-up, 1 third place, and 2 fourths in that. Graham, you were second team All-State, which we talked about with the girls, which means you placed 16th through 30th. You placed 20th this year at the state meet with a time of 15:51. Just to give perspective, you placed 33rd the year before at 16:11, so you improved both your time and your placement. And your 15:51 that you ran this year is number 2 all-time in school history for the boys cross-country team. The team finished 7th this year.
Yeah, so when we go through some of these things, you know, talk about the process that you went through for, you know, preparing, and then you finally get to the season. What's the off season like?
Yeah, so the off season, I actually got an injury for the first half, so that was a lot of like hard challenges to overcome. So instead of the basic running with the team and like supporting that, it was a lot of just me and the coach working together and just biking and doing all that I can to regain what I lost.
Yeah. Yeah, the injuries, you know, we didn't talk about that enough with the girls, and things like that happen. That challenges you. That now it becomes a mental thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So to overcome that mental aspect of it, what are some of the things, you know, when you got to the end of the season, when did you know that, you know, all right, now I'm back?
Just when, like, at that point in the season when you're running with your team and you feel the groove back and you're just, like, having fun again. Just out of the anxious and the worry and just living in the moment and just running as hard as you can and not thinking about my legs hurt or anything, just going.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you're at state, you know, and it's like, all right, I qualified, I'm there. What's going through your mind and your mind, your body, your soul, and everything you got when you're right there inside that start line there?
Yeah, it's literally like this is what we all like worked for. So me with my teammates, it's literally just give it everything that we've practiced, everything that we've worked for, and just pushing. It's honestly just like going to get what we came to get, like just to earn.
Yeah. So, you know, as we wrap this up, you know, I'd just like to say thank you for what you've done as an athlete. Thank you for what you've done as a student here at DCG. And you still got to be a student. You still got to have your own relationships and you still got to be a son and things like that. So thank you for what you do. And what's the next step for you?
Yeah, of course. The next step is just track, just moving forward, being the best that I can be, just off and on the track, running, just being a good friend, and just supporting as well as being what I need to be.
Well, you will do well in what you do. Thank you for coming up and spending a little time with us.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You bet.
All right. Well, thank you to Addison Dooley and Piper Messerly, who joined us on the girls' side, and Graham Eibling, who joined us here on the boys' side. They are going to be honored during halftime of our boys' game tonight, as well as for our academic all-state recipients who were able to do that. So congratulations to them.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Graham. I got a cross-country athlete. I've had two, Pat. They're the best kids.
It is
just the
different,
best.
isn't it?
They are. They're just polite and kind and encouraging. And I think part of it is that it is such a hard, running is so hard, and the sports are so hard that you end up having these kids that they are like, we know how hard it is, so we're going to cheer for each other.
Oh man, it is a process there that is so tough.
Yeah.
So tough.
Takes a lot of fortitude, and they have earned every one of the accolades, and we're going to celebrate those tonight. So congratulations to them and to Coach Matt Priest and Coach Justin Dropper and the leadership that they've had for years now, Pat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not this year, having 3 All-Staters on the girls' side and 1 on the boys, and this is not a fluke. This is year in and year out. I mean, you heard some of the statistics that we said about these teams and what kind of performances they've had for years at the state cross-country meet.
Everybody, parents of athletes should all go to a state track meet, state cross-country. Sit there at the finish line and watch these kids when they cross that finish line. I was impressed.
Oh, yeah. The work and then the effort that you see, but also just the encouragement and what it's like being there. It's really incredible.
It is.
And we weren't able to interview Tenley Heigerken because she's playing basketball and on the team, so she needed to be in at halftime with her team. But Tenley ran this year as a freshman, placed 3rd at the state cross-country meet as a freshman. Guess what, Pat? Had never run cross-country before.
I'm not. Are you surprised?
She double sported this fall. She played both volleyball and cross-country, and she finished 3rd in Class 4A.
And she's right here playing basketball at the same time. It's just crazy, what it is. Can you imagine? And I've talked to Coach Droppert about this as I'm out on my walks now. But if every basketball player or every softball player or every volleyball player felt physically the way that those cross-country kids did, they gave that kind of effort that they were so tired that they had nothing left in the tank. Can you imagine what that is? But that's a mentality.
Yeah.
Right? That is a mentality. And that's what these kids here, they can do on our basketball court because we have so much depth. You should always be tired after one of these games.
Yeah, and I have a runner in the family right now. When they talk about there's no off season, I mean they're running when it's hot as blazes in the summer, and he just ran the other day in the middle of a snowstorm and all the elements. So those kids are tough kids. So anyway, back to basketball. Dallas Center Grimes has come out with a flurry here in the second half. I don't know what Coach Jones said to them at halftime, but they are dialed in and extending their lead.
Well,
Leah Brock with the 3.
You go back, our third quarters have been our best quarter in every one of our games so far. It's the third quarter. You get feeling what's going on in the game. Everything works out, and then it's like, all right, here's where I'm at. Third quarter is huge, and our defense is spectacular in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, and making some adjustments. We're seeing a zone defense that the Mustangs have implemented here to try to mix it up a little bit. We'll see how Ames handles it.
Well, it is a change, right? So I mean, we got beat a lot in that first half.
Down to 3 on the shot clock. Victoria Williams with the layup. Nice rebound there by Deerdorf. She's fouled, so she'll go to the line. Paisley Heikergen with the foul, her 3rd. First team foul of the quarter for the Mustangs. Deerdorf to the line. First is in and out. Substitutions for the Mustangs, number 34, Tessa Jones back in the game, and number 20, Anaya Bowens. Deerdorf rims the second one in and out. So Mustangs with the ball on the other end. Ava Smith, she takes it to Brauch in the corner for 3. That's good. 3-point basket. Leah Brauch. Like we said, we're still looking for a sponsor for the girls' season for 3-point baskets if you're interested. Cross court. Back to Britton for 3, no good. Nice block out there by Leah Brauch. Across to Smid. Mustangs set up the offense. Anaya Bowens looking down low by Tessa Jones. They'll reset. Good defense by Ames. Nice cut, Leah Brauch. She was getting pushed underneath the basket there, I believe, by Sophia Hatcher. Third foul for Hatcher. That'll put Leah Brauch on the line.
Foul number 10, Sophia Hatcher, her third personal.
Brauch makes the first. Second in and out. Battle for the rebound. Nia Bowens almost, but Ames able to come up with it. Taking out the ref there, Leah Brauch. She's small but mighty.
Yeah. So that referee down there was umpiring games when I had even my littles. He's been doing this a long time.
Natalia's, okay.
Fouls on the 12, Parker Gibbons, her second personal, third team foul. Amy Smith at the line, she'll shoot 2.
Foul was on Parker Bivens. Ava Smith on the line. Checking in for the Little Cyclones, number 13, Cassidy Woolner, and number 33, thanks, chat, is Natalia Singh. So thank you for coming through for us, Little Cyclones fans watching online. We appreciate that. Ava Smith almost completes the three-point play, in and out. Rebound, Woolner, as Little Cyclones go the other way. Dallas Center Grimes leading 42-23, 2:24 left to go in this third quarter. Nice drive to the basket there.
God, nice drive right
Hatcher and hustle by Deerdorf, but it's going to be Mustang ball underneath as number 14, Addie Abens, checks back in for the Mustangs.
I like the pressure right here. You got to mix things up. Look to
Paisley
score.
Heidgerken over to Abens. Mustangs will set it up.
Straight back into that man-to-man.
Drive to the hoop, Leah Brauch, nice move, up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Singh, going the other direction. Woolner, drive down low.
Anaya Bowens with that great sealing off that short corner right there. It's great defense.
Checking back in for the Mustangs, number 10, Macy Meyer, and number 23, Taya Jones.
I love the defensive mentality of the Little Cyclones.
So turnover Mustangs. 1:30 left to go in this third quarter.
Those are just the little things right there that you rob yourself of a possession. You really got to go get that ball with two hands, and she tried to grab that one with one hand. And that's not just that one play. It's both teams doing some of that similar thing.
Right, we just saw it on the other side here with Addie just taking care of the ball. Sometimes you get excited and you're like, you know what your next move is going to be, but you got to secure that ball first. Timeout by Adam Jones, so he was able to prevent that 10-second call. So we want to thank Charter Bank, our sponsor for all of our live streams here at Dallas Center Grimes. Charter Bank staff is made up of your family, friends, and neighbors. That means they support you during your successes and any challenges you may face. They're there to help. So chart your success with Charter Bank. The season sponsor for the girls is Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick is a dynamic, business-focused law firm based in Des Moines, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. They help leading companies advance complex business interests, and their attorneys work with many of the largest and most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through their dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality and service. So we thank our two sponsors, Charter Bank, as well as Brown Winnick. And like I mentioned, still looking for a 3-point sponsor for our girls season. If you are interested, you can contact the Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club. Just over a minute left to go in this third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes with the ball. White jerseys moving right to left on your screen. Macy Meyer with the 3, no good. Rebound. Higerman, wow, strong by Williams. Just ripped that right out of her hands, and she's going the other way, up and off the glass, and that's good for Williams.
I like Williams, man. We're going to get to watch her next year as well.
Yeah, just a junior for the little Cyclones. Higerkin as she takes the ball up. They get into that trap by Cyclones. Macy Meyer, ball up top, cross court. Addie Ames, she drives to the hoop, nice basket and out. And then Paisley Higerkin just got too excited, tried going for that rebound. So that's going to be a foul on Higerkin. That's her 4th.
Those are the things that you live with because it's effort-based. And you can live with effort-based fouls.
Checking back in for the Mustangs, number 12, Ava Smid. 34 seconds left to go.
The defense is actually, for the little Cyclones, has been stifling for this Mustang offense. God, there's so many passes out there. We're one step behind everything.
Yeah, they're really moving the ball really well. It's just been a matter of whether that ball's dropping for them or not, because they've certainly had great opportunities. Created great opportunities for themselves. And just like in the first half, Natalia Dierdorf finishes for a 3-pointer for the little Cyclones. Ava Smid with the ball up and half-court shot off the glass, too much. So we're going to go into our third quarter break here. Dallas Center Grimes leading 42-28. And we'll take this as a moment to hear a word from our sponsor.
Friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny.
Where we have non-conference basketball action tonight with the Ames Little Cyclones and your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. I'm Christine Megason alongside Pat O'Brien. And Pat, 3 quarters in, Dallas Center Grimes leading 42-28. They've extended it to a 14-point lead now.
Yeah, our third quarter was much more energetic. It was more execution-based. That third quarter was much better. We're lucky that, they've got 10 to 12 points sitting at the rim right now, the little Cyclones do. So this easily could be, 38-42 without any question at all, just by hitting a few small layups.
Mustangs mixing it up defensively again.
That's great defense right there. Good anticipatory defense. Get in there and get your hand on a ball. There you go.
And I just love Ava Smith at the point of that defense with all of her length and athleticism. But, wow, nice job there. Recovery there by Britton. Catching back up to Smith. And then the pass on the other end. And the block by Leah Brock. Leah Brock playing big tonight.
I'll tell you, she's huge. Right? You look at some of the athletic plays that she's made in the 2 years that she's been here.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Last year she goes between the legs on an out of bounds and throws it backwards. Nobody does that.
Yeah, she had the block there, and she had the tip in earlier. She's playing like a center tonight. Up ahead, Macy Meyer with the layup. That's good. Nice pass there, Tessa Jones.
See, somebody's got to either be on the ball or start to set back on everybody because you can't be caught in the middle like this. There you go.
Up ahead to Smid after the steal, and good with Smid. That's 13 points for Smid tonight. So foul on the Mustangs. That's going to be on number 10, Macy Meyer, her first. Williams from 3, up. Long rebound goes out of bounds, so Mustangs will take it out.
And you know you're going to get pressure, right? Why not? I love the mentality. I love the coach's decision to do this. You could sit back and just play defense, but I like this. Get out there and improve your defense right here and make things hectic for everybody.
Absolutely, and a good challenge for the Mustangs, right? They're going to have to learn how to deal with this and be prepared because they're going to see it all season long.
Absolutely.
Nice floater there, Macy Meyer, as she finishes that.
She is so skilled at just the game is very slow for her right now, meaning it's not so fast that you're helter-skelter. Everything is effortless for Macy right now.
As we've mentioned before, has made a commitment to play basketball at University of Northern Iowa. The Panthers are going to get a good one. Still another year to go as she's only a junior. Williams for 3, and good. Williams heating up.
There you go.
So traveling violation on the Mustangs. Checking in number 20, Anaya Bowens.
God, the defense is, but they've given up 48 points. So how does all that happen right there? Their perimeter defense is excellent, but once you break that perimeter right there, it really gets tough for them to play defense and stop the other team from scoring. Nice job.
Shot clock down to 10. Ball into Williams down low. Foul on the Mustangs. That's going to be on number 34, Tessa Jones, her first. Second team foul of the quarter for the Mustangs. Williams on the line. She'll shoot 2. Makes the first. And the second. 11 points now for Williams. Cross court, Anaya Bowens and Tessa Jones down low. Way to get in there, Williams. Back out to Meyer for 3. Short rebound, Smid. Mustangs will set up. Smid drive to the hoop, kick out. Macy Meyer for 3. She'll go again. No, not this time. Anaya Bowens almost with the rebound, and then comes crashing in Ava Smid. That's going to be another foul on Smid. Checking in for Ames, number 13, Cassidy Woolner. Number 23 for the Mustangs, Taya Jones, as well as 24, Paisley Heigerken.
Right, so now where's your offense going to come from right here? This is you got probably your 3 big starters out there right now. Stepped out of bounds, great D.
.439 left to go in this third quarter. Dallas Hunter Grimes is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, I think you got to figure out what are you going to do, because if you're going to get pressure and that ball beats that first line of defense, there's 3 defenders back there. You should have 3-on-2 down on the other side here every single time. And we're not scoring on that. We're not even getting layups off of that with the opportunity to go to the line. So that's probably what they're talking about right now.
Yeah. So with 4:39 left to go in the game, Dallas Hunter Grimes leading 48-33 over the Ames Little Cyclones. Again, we want to thank our season sponsor for the girls, Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick is a dynamic, business-focused law firm based here in Des Moines. Their attorneys work with many of the largest and most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through its dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality and service. So thank you, Brown Winnick, for being the sponsor for the girls, as well as Charter Bank, who's always the sponsor for Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club's live streams, and we thank them for their support. We're still looking for a three-point sponsor, so if you're interested, it could be a great opportunity for your company, as we have a girls basketball team that makes a lot of three-point baskets. Okay, so back at the stable, Christine Mason, Pat O'Brien, as we wrap up this girls game. Fourth quarter, 4:30 to go in the game. Dallas Center Grimes leading 48-33. This has been a good game tonight, good challenge, I think, on both ends, Pat. I think we came in, you on paper, we're thinking, is this going to be a competitive game? And yet Ames, man, the effort.
Right. And in that case right there, if you've got shooters, you've got a chance right there. Bowens brings everybody into the paint. Wide open three-point shot for Brauk.
Yeah, amazing. Nice tie up there. Tessa Jones, good defense. And as Deerdorf driving to the hoop, she's been great. She just continues to play hard. You'll give that to number 11, Natalia Deerdorf.
Tessa's defense this year significantly improved over last year.
So into Taya Jones now, taking the ball up for the Mustangs. Bowens, she'll cut, she'll screen. Oh, nice slip there by Anaya Bowens. We just missed the pass. Cross court now, Taya Jones. She drives baseline, kick out to Brauk.
The defense is excellent. I love this. This is great for both sides, like you said. It's great for the Mustangs, and it's great for Ames.
Yeah, just a little bit too much body there on as Brauk was cutting through splitting the double team there. So that foul is on number 2, Liza Britton. That's the third on Britton. First of the quarter for Little Cyclones.
My face guarding all the way through. This is where ball handling is really important. Quick passes, get them off of their speed, get them off of their spot, and keep moving and work those defense.
Yeah, that's one thing that I see, the adjustment that Dallas Center Grimes has made in this half is that they're moving away from the ball. Like we were a lot of standing and kind of waiting, and Ames was able to shoot those passing lanes. To this game, I feel like, for this half, they're doing a better job, I think, moving off the ball.
Yeah, spread everything out, get everybody moving, and look for them back cuts that are coming through. Those back cuts should be open.
If they're overplayed, then you can do that. And Brauk to the hoop. Up off the glass. The shot does not fall, but she was fouled. That's by Britton again, so that's her 4th.
In the girls' game, if you take that ball in like what Leah did right there, you're probably going to get a foul or a basket.
First one by Brauk is good. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 10, Macy Meyer, and number 12, Ava Smid, and for the Little Cyclones, number 10, Sophia Hatcher. So Brauk, second free throw, also good.
She is such a good shooter.
Now she has 16 points. Meyer with 17. So turnover. Checking in for the Little Cyclones, number 33, Natalia Singh. Ball inbounded to Myers. To Jones, can she get it across? She does, to Bowens. But man, credit those Little Cyclones. They're so pesky in that press.
Man, that was ugly, but it worked.
How did we even get that ball off?
There was 15 hands. We have 15 hands all over this place. There was 15 hands real estate. That was 15 hands defense.
Nice defense there by the
That's
Mustangs.
a smart veteran play right there. Time and score is 22 points. Start running some clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2.
Leah Brauk cut there by Anaya Bowens. Nice job there. a little too much on the shot, but she was fouled, so Bowens will go to the line.
You know, those
Foul was on
baseline
Hatcher.
shots. She did hit that one in the first half on the baseline, was a really good touch on there. As she continues to mature, she has to get herself into the lane a little bit, so she's got the angle for that basket.
First free throw is good for Bowens. For the Little Cyclones, some substitutions. Number 30, Meredith Franson. Number 22, Araya Anderson. And number 23, Kylie Soto back in the game. As well as number 22, yes, Araya Anderson, we already had her. Number 32, Elizabeth Lemmer. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 3, Tenley Heigerken. What did we say, Pat? Number 3, elite all-state cross-country runner, ran cross-country for the first time ever while playing volleyball, and now we're seeing her on the basketball court. Elite athlete.
I saw one of the pictures that you sent over that we're going to put up on the stream, and as she's running, it was like there was nothing there. I mean, she's just stone-faced, mentally locked in.
Number 22, Paige Harvey, in for the Mustangs. Three-point basket. That was number 23, Kylie Soto. Nice take, Tessa Jones.
Nice
She gets it
job.
up.
The freshman.
So fouls on the floor. Number 22, Araya Anderson. Scratch that. That was on Soto. Checking in for the Mustangs now, number 4, Hayden Smith. Number 32, Denali Amos.
Yeah, they're running their offense. And here we go.
Taya Jones with the take and a 1. So that'll put Jones at the line.
That's her first points of the year.
Amazing. That foul was on Lemmer for Ames, so she misses the free throw. Battle for the rebound. Kylie Soto comes up with it. So foul is going to be on Denali Amos. Her first, 4th team foul of the quarter. 39.3 seconds to go. Hayden Smith comes up with the rebound as she'll take it to the other end. Up to Tenley Heigerken at top. Paige Harvey from the corner. Senior, no good. Rebound. Little Cyclones, they'll go the other direction. And that's the game. So, tale of two halves, Pat, as Dallas Center Grimes closes it out in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Final score, 59-36.
Yeah, that 3rd quarter was the quarter that they played that really got through. That 23-point game right here, but this wasn't a 23-point game. That first half was way closer than that. They left a few at the rim there. We've already mentioned that a couple times, but man, I'm glad we got this team now versus in like a month, because this Ames team is gonna be a totally different team.
Yeah, and I just give so much credit to them because they battled throughout, and I think what we really saw as we went into that second half was the depth that we've talked about with Dallas Center Grimes. And so Ames, they had really that kind of core five, maybe a substitution here or there, but Dallas Center Grimes they just continue to bring weapons in every single time, and that wears you down.
It does.
Over the course of a game.
It's deflating it's like, geez, it's like there's no drop off from 1 to 8 right there. And the athleticism and the strength and just everything. It's like, man, we just don't have that, Ames is saying. But I'll tell you, Ames' defense was extraordinary.
Yeah. So Ames Little Cyclones now, they'll drop to 0-4 with losses to Ankeny, Carlisle, Iowa City High, and now Dallas Center Grimes. Our number one in Class 4A, the Mustangs, now move to 5-0. So we will catch up with the Mustangs in there next, and in the meantime, we have the boys game coming up as they go through their warm-ups. We'll take a break, so tune back in for our live stream on the boys' side as we have doubleheader action tonight from the stable, Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the Ames Little Cyclones. So we'll tune in on the boys' live stream here shortly. Go Mustangs.